What up? It's your boy A9. I don't know how this app just got open. I'm back. Another episode of A9 Cast. Now, I uploaded one already. Episode 12 is up now. And then I'm about to upload this one right behind it. Because last week I was having some stuff going on. I've been working on, music a lot more lately. You know what I'm saying? My homie hooked up a little setup in his room by his house. So I've been going over there, recording some songs, just trying to get a feel of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have much experience with like the recording process. So I'm like, trying to put time into that. You know what I'm saying? Putting time into the recording process, kind of getting the hang of it. And once I get the hang of it, we're gonna start pushing music out. It's gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? My homie, Palm Tree Stoney. You know what I'm saying? He been putting music out. You could check him out on SoundCloud. And just we about to really like just start hitting it, start coming out with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I just like rapping. I love music. You know what I'm saying? Everything is music to me. You know what I'm saying? Music is everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I just been focusing on that. So that's why I didn't put out. I recorded a video last week, but I didn't release it. So I'm releasing it today with this video. This episode 13 of the A9 cast, and today we're just gonna talk about two little things. Not really little things. It's just something to talk about. As I was scrolling, of course I listened to Joe Budden podcast and they talked about it. But of course, a lot of stuff, like when I'm going on my phone, they had a little thing like on the side of Google and just talk about like important trending topics that's on whatever, and one of the top topics was Young Thug on Expeditionary talk about Andre 3000. Now I heard the clip, that little 10-second or 15-second or 30-second, however long it was clip that was circulating about, what Young Thug had to say about Andre 3000 and all that, and that's kind of what made his rounds. But me, of course, I like T.I., I like Expeditionally, I like Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? He one of my favorite current rappers, I guess. He's not really current because he's been out for like a couple years, not like more than a couple years, about 7-8 years. But he one of my favorite, newer this decade or last decade artists. You know what I'm saying? So I like Young Thug. Benny the Butcher was on that episode. I like Benny the Butcher. Like it was a good episode. I didn't watch the full thing. I just watched from when Young Thug got on and to the end because he was on there for the rest of the thing. Rap City was on there too. I like Rap City. Shout out to Rap City. But anyway, let's get into it. It was a very educational episode of the podcast. Like they would really just sit down talking, but like the stuff they was talking about is kind of like you could really learn. And I don't watch a couple episodes of Expeditionally with I watched the episode he did with Royce. He did who else? There was another person he had did Expeditionally with that I was listening to. I can't remember who it was. But I seen a couple of his episodes of I can't even say Expeditiously, you know what I'm saying? And I just like it because it's just like these people are they talking about music or they talk about whatever they want to talk about. And T.I. kind of like just sitting back, he observing it. He's put is a lot of game. Like he give you a whole bunch of game on there pretty much. And that was this episode Expeditionally. It was Benny the Butcher, Young Thug, and T.I. just pretty much giving game. Like, hey, look, you gotta move like this, I move like that. Like we always doing this, we all look doing that, we always thinking about this. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it was very it was good, it was a good listen, you know what I'm saying? Um as far as the Andre part, once I got to that, because before that, they were just talking about, like, yeah, we done did music together. We know each other for a long time. Our moments, like, you know what I'm saying? Just different stuff. Once it gets to the part that we talk about Andre, it seemed like from what he was saying, he feel like Andre don't do nothing for other Atlanta people, and that, nobody in Atlanta is trying to imitate him musically. Like, a lot of people, of course, a lot of people was on Andre's side when that clip went out, but it's kind of like you can't, there's no side to be on when somebody gives their opinion on an artist. Or I wouldn't say an artist, but if Young Thug feels how he feel about Andre, there's no side to pick. It's somebody's opinion on somebody else. There's no side. There is no disagreement. There is no argument. It's just, hey, I feel like, his influence over Atlanta specifically isn't as big as what people think it is. You know what I'm saying? Of course, a lot of people attribute Kendrick style and JID style, like a lot of other people's style, to Andre 3000. But it's like, okay, I'm in Atlanta. I really hang around Atlanta artists, and it's like his style, what he did, this and that, don't really have much impact on us. And like I didn't try to reach out to him. Like when he talked about, oh, I call, I call, oh, who he just said. It was somebody. He'll like, he'll like, I call Elton John. Elton John gonna pick up. Elton John gonna be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I mess with you. I mess with you. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember that. And he said like, you call Andre 3000, and Andre 3000 going, his secretary gonna pick up. And it's like, nah, I don't want to talk to the secretary. I want to talk to the person. Like he feel like Andre kind of just separates himself too much from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Where it's kind of like you gotta really dig to kind of talk to him, and it's like, it ain't even really like that. I would love to hear Andre 3000 Young Thug do a song together, though. I feel like it'd be dope. But a lot of people, like, because people was like, oh, ain't no way he could say that Andre 3000 ain't have no influence on him. Andre 3000 did this, Andre 3000 did that. Andre 3000 was doing melodies and this and that. How could he say that? But it's like, if you look back at old Young Thug interviews from like 2014, 2015, Young Thug always say, the only rapper I ever listened to was Lil Wayne. Like, that was the only rapper I really even, I used to play Lil Wayne all day, every day. Like, that was my favorite rapper. And it's like, you could hear that. You could hear Lil Wayne influence, because Lil Wayne was doing melodies sometimes. Lil Wayne was, punch heavy. Like, Young Thug have songs where he just punch heavy, punch heavy, punch heavy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you could see Andre 3000 influences if you want to see it, but you can also see Lil Wayne influence. You know what I'm saying? He also brings up, he was like, he was saying something like, I'm trying to do my little Atlanta accent. He was like, goddamn. He was like, goddamn, everybody wanted to be Kobe at one point. Everybody wanted to be Jordan at one point. You know what I'm saying? You grew up and you wanted to be Jordan. Like, they kind of like the conversation changed a little bit in the middle of Young Thug saying this, because I guess T.I. kind of took it like, oh, I wasn't really into sports, so I never really wanted to be a sports guy. You know what I'm saying? But Young Thug was pretty much what he was trying to say, or for what I had got from what he was trying to say, was like, we all had somebody that we looked up to, that we were like, I'm going to be that person when I get older. I'm going to be Kobe when I get older. I'm gonna be Jordan when I get older. As far as rap, I'm gonna be Wayne when I get older. I want to be Eminem. I want to be Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what Young Thug was trying to allude to was, growing up in Atlanta, I ain't never heard nobody be like, I want to be like Andre 3000 when I get older. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what he was trying to allude to. But I think with T.I. kind of taking it too literal, the conversation kind of ended like that. But I think that's what he was trying to say, was kind of like, in Atlanta, people don't really, like, people got respect for Andre 3000, but ain't nobody like, hey, I want to be Andre 3000 when I get older. You know what I'm saying? And like, they brought up Gucci. He was like, yeah. He was like, as far as Gucci influence is more like, he put us on. He put us on game. But it's like, ain't nobody really trying to, like, it wasn't no disrespect, but he's like, ain't nobody trying to rap like Gucci Mane. Ain't nobody trying to do exactly what Gucci Mane did. It's just Gucci Mane opened the doors for a lot of people in Atlanta, but it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? And you done brought up Lil Baby and was like, yeah, Lil Baby, he give me your vibe. When he was talking to T.I., like, he remind me of you. You know what I'm saying? When people look at me, when they look at Gunna, when they look at certain people, they're going to be like, oh, Wayne. But you ain't going to find many people from Atlanta, many rappers in Atlanta, you're going to look at and be like, oh, that's Andre 3000 right there. Young Thug said you might say Andre 3000, but he said, me personally, I don't think Andre had influence on me, because I ain't never really listened to him. You know what I'm saying? He said, oh, he said, I can't rap you two Andre 3000 songs. First, people's like, oh no, that's impossible. I can't, you know what I'm saying? But Andre 3000 never really had a solo career. Andre 3000 was strictly Outkast. After Outkast was done, Andre 3000 was just doing features. So technically, nobody can rap you two full Andre 3000 songs, because Andre 3000 doesn't have many full songs of just Andre 3000. Of course, Love Below and stuff like that, but that's still under the Outkast umbrella. As far as Andre 3000 having a solo project with 2 songs on there, you can't find it. You know what I'm saying? So on that part, it's kind of like, okay. But yeah, I ain't gonna really hold like nothing against Young Thug for just feeling that way, just because, like, that's his opinion, that's his thoughts. He's more close on the on the side than everybody else that's talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like Young Thug speaking more from the perspective of what's going on in the city, who's influencing the sound of the city, what's going on since I grew up in this city. And, that's pretty much what it seemed like the perspective he taken, where it's just like, okay, not many people was looking at Andre 3000 as an influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't going to deny the possible influence, or he's not going to deny people comparing them, But it's like, nah, he never was a part of my life. He never was like an influence on me personally, and I don't see him being an influence on nobody else. I done tried reaching out to him, and he came at, he came at me on some like superstar stuff. I'm above you type stuff. That's what it seemed like he was trying to say when he was saying like, oh, I call and his secretary like, no, this thug, tell him this thug, he know who it is, he better pick up the phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of stuff where it's just like, all right, you ain't got influence, and at the same time, I feel like you ain't got much respect or much coming down to earth with people in Atlanta like that. So, but overall, it was a good episode of Expeditiously. You know what I'm saying? It was funny, informative. They was talking. It's nice to see Benny Butcher on there. I'm pretty sure that was before the whole situation where he had got shot or whatever. But it's good seeing Benny the Butcher. It's good seeing Young Thug. Good seeing Ti. Later on in the episode, Tiny and his son had wound up coming in there. But yeah, it was a good episode. Let's get on to the next thing. Gonna be a little more. Next thing gonna be a little bit more I wouldn't say personal, but it's just a little topic that I decided I wanted to talk about, and I call it the single struggle. You know what I'm saying? You see it a lot on social media from men, from women, where it's just like, oh man, being single is trash, this and that. Like, I want this, I want that. Like, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had somebody to cuddle with. I wish this and that. You know what I'm saying? And that's like a real thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a real thing. Like, single people, like, I've been single for a minute. Single people really just be chilling. Like, me personally, I just be chilling. Like, dang, if I had, woo woo around right now, where it's just like, it's the you wish you were single when you're in a relationship, when you have that person around you all the time. You're like, dang, if I was single, this and that. But when you actually single, bruh, it's trash. It's trash on some stuff. Like, where it's like, you free to do and talk to and just Joce whoever you want to, but it's kind of like sometimes you don't want that. Sometimes you like having that I could, but I can't type thing. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes that feel good, bro. And it's just like, where it's like, if you good at just, as far as a dude goes, or I go, if you just good at talking to women, or you just good at speaking in general, and you just good at making women just feel some type of way, you good at just is making women feel comfortable, making them or be able to open up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, it's a plus where it's just like, okay, I'm single, I could go Joce this girl right here, then I could go Joce this girl right here, and it's just like whatever. But sometimes it's just like, bruh, 3, 4, like, you know what I'm saying, 4 chicks. You know what I'm saying? Hypothetically, got 4 chicks trying to talk to, trying to Joce. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, ain't none of them the chick I want though. They just like, okay, I'm bored. I'm just at home chilling. I ain't got nothing to do. Hey, what you doing? Type stuff. But it ain't nothing like, oh, I really mess with her. I really want to, like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, when you single and you just like, you testing the market out, but you can't find that one person. Sometimes that one person just pop up. Sometimes you be so caught in your head, like that happens to a lot of people. Sometimes they be single and they just be so down in the dumps and so caught in their head that one person be like right there, and they just don't be thinking about it until it's too late. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's crazy, bro. Another thing is just like those moments where you just like, you be at home, as far as a dude, even as a chick, you at home and you just chilling. You like, bruh, if I had somebody with me right now to just have this moment with, we could just sit here, just watch TV, just chill, just talk. You know what I'm saying? It'd be way better than me right here. Just I'm watching the show, but at the same time I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter or something like that. Like, ain't nothing to do, ain't nobody to talk to. I'm just peeping everything out. Sometimes when you just don't want to, sometimes you just want that person there. It's like, it's a struggle for real, like mentally or whatever like that. Cause it's like, you just have those thoughts where it's like, bro, is it me? Is it me to where it's like, okay, I'm single because maybe I'm not attractive, or people don't like this, or people don't like that. Even when you like I say, even if you got, 4, 5 chicks in your phone that be hitting you up all day or whatever like that, but you just like, bruh, I'm not attracting the girls I actually like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not attracting the girls I actually want. Like, yeah, I like her, but it's like, nah, I don't. Do I see myself with her, or is it just like a quick little yeah? And you know that the it's real, bro. Like imagine you single and it's just like, okay, I'm single. I'm not rushing relationship, but a relationship would be so good right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it be like that, and it's just like, okay, I got this girl, I got this girl, I got this girl, and I got this girl, but none of them is the girl that I want. Or maybe one of them, like maybe one of them be the girl you want, but she on some like, I want to work on me, I want to do this, I want to do that type stuff, and it's kind of like, dang, like I don't want to sit back and just wait my whole life for this girl, but at the same time I do because she is the one. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like it be like that though. Where it's just like, dang, maybe I did find the girl, but the girl ain't find me. You know what I'm saying? She see me, she's aware of me, we talking, we doing this, we doing that, but it's kind of like she ain't ready for it. But I'm just looking at it like, bruh, I give you the world right now. And it's just like, it's a struggle, bro. Cause it's like, it's crazy. It really is. Cause being single has its perks, but it's like being single don't at the same time. Unless you just comfortable, just shit doing whatever. But we all have those moments where it's like it's not even on a sexual thing. It's on some like, dang, I just want somebody right here. We could just talk. We could just have fun. We could just joke. We could just mess around. We could just do this. We could just do that. Or we could go out to eat. We could like sometimes you just want that. Sometimes you just don't want to be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Also, I feel just me being single. I've been single for about, I want to say, a year and a half. I don't know, something like that. About a year and a half. Like as far as like a girlfriend, like where it's like I can't talk to no other chicks. I can't mess with no other chicks because this is my girlfriend. That last time that happened was like a year and a half ago. Ever since then I've been single. I just been like, you know what I'm saying, moving. So I've been just focusing on what I want to focus on, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like with that, in that time period that I've just been chilling, uh I just see that women are less likely to approach you than they are to reject you. You know what I'm saying? And that's just off of experience. That mean not, some people might be like, oh, that's true, you just ugly, oh, that ain't true, you just can't pull, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, me personally, like, not to brag, a lot of girls that I have entertained in the past year and a half that I've been single, I want to say maybe only one of them, I actually walked up to and was like, hey, boom, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Every other girl has kind of come up to me and been like, hey, like, what's your name? Blah, 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 wah, wah, wah. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the past year and a half, I've experienced women approaching me, and I like a woman that approaches a man and tells him, hey, like, I think you cute, hey, I think you funny, like, here's my number type stuff. Like, I really like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've been lucky enough to get that more times than none. But at the same time, it's just like, all right, that isn't always going to happen. You more likely, you could go up to a chick and be like, hey, bye bye bye. She'd be like, nah, I ain't really interested. Nah, I got a boyfriend. Nah, this and that. Nah, I'm gay. Something like that. That's more likely to happen than a woman coming up to you and being like, hey, I think you cute. Boom, boom, boom. Because me, I just be chilling. Like I'll be somewhere just chilling. I'll be at the gym, or I'll be out at a restaurant, something like that. And you could feel you could feel eyes on you. You could feel when people are looking at you. You could feel when people are looking at something about you. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm not trying to say I'm the most, like, I don't think I'm the most attractive man in the world, this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I see when people are looking at me, I can feel that energy. I'm real big on energy. I can feel that energy where it's just like, oh, she feeling me, but she ain't trying to come up to me. But at the same time, I'm not gonna go to her. I'm only here for one thing, and I'm ready to get out of here. I ain't about to, I ain't about to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to be here longer than I have to, because I don't really like being out like that. Like I go out with like, I go out with a chick, I go out with with my friends, something like that, and be there, eat our food, talk, do our thing, and go. I ain't trying to be there. Like even when I go to the mall, like me and my sister, we be like, all right, we're gonna go to the mall. We're gonna just, you know what I'm saying, mess around, peep the scene, whatever like that. We go we get what we gotta get. We be there about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and we dip. I ain't trying to be there for no 4 or 5 hours trying to, try and bag chicks and stuff like that. But it's just like, more times than none, chicks are just like, just be staring or just be looking. Sometimes, like, especially like the time, like if I got my jewelry on, like I wearing my bracelet, I'm wearing my chain or something like that. Yeah, they gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like they not gonna come up to me like that. That's just not likely. So it's just like being single and not being, because it's always the other way around. Of course, like girls constantly got to deal with dudes trying to hit on them. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of girls and they just be like, bro, like it's a struggle. Like I was telling my slime, I'm like, bro, like I'm just chilling, I'm just doing me, and it just like chicks just all they want is sex. To be honest, like that's what I told her. I'm like, look, slime, like we gotta, like I'm just chilling. I'm just whatever. Chicks, they hit me up like boom, 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 and they just boom send a pic real fast, and I'm just like, what? Like, bro, I don't even know your name. Like, what is this? And it's just like now I get. I told her, I'm like, bro, like slime, I get what y'all gotta go through. Like I'm dealing with this for a week and a half. Y'all deal with this every single day. Dudes just hopping in y'all DMs. Dudes just like sending random pictures. Dudes just trying to holler at y'all, and I'm just like, bro, that's crazy, because especially you single, you looking for somebody. You looking for somebody where it's just like, what's our connection? How that energy is. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, all right, can we sit down and conversate for hours? Can we we could just not say nothing and still enjoy ourselves? You looking for that. And some chicks and men too, like some dudes as far in reference to girls, all they want is sex. And it's just like, bro, I don't even want that, bro. Like, I don't need that. I don't want that. Like, not right now, at least. Like, if I want to, boom, what's up? But it's like right now, no, I'm looking for affection. I'm looking for, let's chill, let's relax, let's do this, let's do that, let's have fun. Like, nah. And it's just it's a struggle sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to talk about that. You know, maybe it's just me being like, oh, I've been single for too long. Where is the perfect? Like, I'm not looking at the camera like, find the problem. Somebody find me a girlfriend. Like, nah, I ain't doing that. That's weird. Like, I ain't doing that. But I'm just saying, like, being single is low key, is overrated and underrated. Like it's cool being single sometimes because it's just like, okay, I could, this chick, I think she pretty, let me go talk to her. Or this chick, I think she's pretty, but I'm not loyal or I'm not in nothing with this chick. And she, you know, I'm not trying to give her the idea like there is something, so I could go do this. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of thing. It'd be cool like that sometimes, but sometimes it'd be like, bro, I want to lay up. Sometimes you get that connection with a chick, and it's just like, I want to be with you, but I gotta deal with this chick, and I gotta deal with this chick, and I gotta deal with this chick, and it's just like, all right, I just want one, and it's none of y'all. It's like this chick right here, like, oh, I want her, but dang, she not ready for a relationship right now. She just went through a heartbreak, so now I gotta chill. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta, boom, sit back. I gotta sit back and like kind of like play it off, like, all right, I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go do that. I'm about to, I'm about to, I'm about to go do this. You know, I'm about to go do that. And just try and hold it down, try and just find something to do and not really mess with this chick too much because, you know, she got that feel like, but I really want you. Like, I really want you. She got that feel, but I don't want to like overdo it to where it's just like, nah, now you're doing too much. So now you got to kind of like force yourself to like, okay, you got to force yourself to kind of entertain other chicks while you waiting on another chick. Sometimes that ain't cool. Like, I'm not saying that ain't cool because it's something you got to do, but I'm saying sometimes it ain't cool just having to do that all the time because it's like, bro, if I really feel this chick, but she not, like, she feeling me, but it's kind of like, I'm not ready for this and that. Like, she want to do her thing. You got to go do your thing, even if you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. But I kind of went on a tangent there. That was my little, what I called it, tangent of the day, tangent of the week. We talked about Young Thug and the whole thing. Shout out to T.I., shout out Young Thug, shout out Benny the Butcher, shout out Rap City. Shout out everybody from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I love that interview because, like, bro, I'm just a fan of Southern accents, bro. Like, the way people, because I'm from the South, I got like an accent. People say I talk, like when I'm somewhere else, like we used to stay in Georgia, people are like, oh, you sound super country. And then like people out here, like, it just depends on the environment I'm in. Like, if I'm around, because I'm from New Orleans, so if I'm around people from New Orleans, you gonna hear me talking like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, bow, bow. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of thing. And then if I'm around whatever, boom, I gotta, you know, I'm able to adapt. But it's just, I'm a fan of Southern accents, bro, because I don't even feel like a New Orleans accent is so different. Like, I don't, it's Southern because it's Louisiana, that's the South. but the way we talk is just way different. Like we be saying stuff, you know what I'm saying? We be speaking different languages sometimes. But it's like I just enjoyed the interview, just listen to the Atlanta accents, and then Benny Butcher come in with his New York accent. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. Check it out if you haven't. But that's it for me. This probably gonna be about 30 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, but that's it for me. I'm out. Too sweet. Deuces.